Next item, consideration for approval of a high school student credit substitution for an ESS class.
And again, we've had a handful of these that the board has considered since the law was changed and subsequently our policy changed. The one you have before you is unique in that it is the first time that we have a request for bowling to be the physical activity. However, it's not unique in that we've had previous requests for activities that were not directly sponsored by the WIA, by the MVC, or by the school district. And so it meets, from our view, the policy and the law, and we present it to you for your consideration.
And again, the change in the law, if they were in an approved physical activity, a sport,
yep,
they could substitute
1/2 credit of the required 1.5 ESS credits that they need to graduate high school in Wisconsin. They can substitute 1/2 credit for organized physical activity, and that's the way it's defined under the law, OPA, organized physical activity, and that definition of that is left to you, the board. And so when the policy team created this particular policy, we intentionally just copied essentially the language from the statute without providing much further definition to allow the board latitude to sort of walk into this slowly and figure out what would be approved and what wouldn't be approved. And so each time these come up, it is an opportunity to think through that and look at it. And I guess what I would say is, so far, the handful we've had, there hasn't been anything that came up that seemed objectionable or sort of out of the realm of what would be acceptable.
Sure. And so they're required to have 1.5 credits of ESS, you're saying?
Yep.
And they're allowed just to substitute 1.5 of those required 1.5. Okay.
Correct.
Yeah, I don't recall there being much debate or on previous ones, and I didn't see anything certainly that I found inappropriate in this request.
We didn't see anything alarming either.
Okay. So in light of that, I'd look for a motion to approve the request for a credit substitution for an ESS class.
So moved.
Second.
A motion and a second to approve the credit substitution request as presented. Any other questions? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed, say no. The ayes have it, and so that request is approved. Thank you.